Noddy, Anything Can Happen at Christmas is quite an interesting experience. A little annoying in terms of some of the accents for me as a British viewer, but I will talk about that in a moment. But I wanted to watch this, well, for Betty White. I'm watching every Betty White film, but I also grew up watching Noddy. I loved Noddy as a child. I went to Noddy Land at Butlins. I had Noddy pyjamas. I was a very big Noddy fan. So I was very excited to watch this, and I love Christmas films as well. Did I enjoy this? It was an experience. It really, really was. This was released in 1998. It's directed by Wayne Moss. And we have a cast including, of course, Betty White as Mrs. Claus. We also have Sean McCann, Katie Boland, Kass, Max Morrow, and various others. And it's part live action and part animation. And it's primarily about a boy called Truman, and he meets Mrs. Claus, and it's quite magical actually, because not everybody can see Mrs. Claus, and that part of it I thought was very, very well done. And they meet outside of a toy store where everybody's getting ready for Christmas, and the store is beautifully decorated for Christmas. It's a really fun set design. Betty White looks amazing as Mrs. Claus. The outfit is just perfect, absolute perfection, and throughout the film, she helps to deliver some good messages about kindness and various other messages about the spirit of Christmas, and primarily spending a lot of time in the toy store with some other fun characters and toy designs. It's a lot of fun. It's really engaging. There are some really good fun messages, definitely aimed at children. It is definitely more of a children's film than a family film. But if you like fun Christmas films that have a nostalgic feel, even if you haven't seen it before, that part of it is worth watching. Then we come to Noddy, and we cut to the Noddy story twice, maybe 3 times. We go back and forth between Noddy and the live action aspect, and it flows well back and forth, no problems there. The animation for Noddy is very good, very recognisable, but the accents are not the Noddy accents that I grew up with. And I did do some Googling, and apparently Noddy overseas did have accents that were changed to appeal more to different audiences, which I just think is absolutely ludicrous. And I don't think it ever happens the other way on. I can't say for certain. But if, for example, American or Canadian TV shows are imported to the UK, I don't think they ever really changed the accents. I don't know why it has to happen the other way on. But it was quite jarring for me watching the Noddy I grew up with not quite sounding like the Noddy I grew up with. So it's not necessarily a criticism, but it is just worth bearing in mind that if you're a British viewer and you grew up with Noddy, and certainly this Noddy as well, I know Noddy's gone through various changes over the years, but this version of Noddy, it is a bit jarring to have a different voice. But there's nothing actually wrong with the voice acting. The voice acting is very good. It is a Christmas-themed story with Santa Claus. And I don't remember seeing Santa Claus in Toyland. I could be wrong. Maybe I've seen this before, or Santa in Toyland in general. But certainly the design of the character I really liked. I thought that was really good fun. So the Noddy story, it's fun. It's interesting. The accents are jarring if you're used to British Noddy. But it's not actually a criticism of the accents themselves. The voice acting, absolutely fine. The live action scenes are fun, festive, magical. We have some gorgeous messages. Betty White is absolutely fantastic. It is a really odd mix. The toy store as well is called Noddy's, which I thought was quite nice. It stands for something. I can't remember what it is, but we see it on the outside of the store. And it is an odd mix. But it works. It works really well. And if you're a Noddy fan, or if you're just looking for a sweet, festive film that might take you back to your childhood, then Noddy, Anything Can Happen at Christmas, might be one that's worth watching.